Hey guys, Miss Chenoweth here. Here is a great creative way to express a word or an idea through stop motion animation. Here's a quick video about my granddaughter when she was born. Her name's Violet. All right, so just a short, sweet little video, but it's a great avenue to get your point across. Send a message to someone, could be somebody's name, could be just a message, stop, whatever. So it could be a really cool social message as well. All right, so really simple tool that I used for this. First of all, a camera and a setup, and using a tripod. Took 180 photos to kind of like gradually spell out my granddaughter's name, Violet, and then to make the violets, so it's her name made out of little flowers, which are violet flowers, which are really prevalent in the springtime. So anyway, spelled out her name, and then went to heart shapes, really simple tool. So if you want to do a search, I just used Video Editor. Really intuitive program. All right, so very intuitive program, and you can see I have three different videos here that I've created. These were just like test things, but all you need to do is click New Video. Name your video, so whatever it's going to be. I'm just going to demo this one again, Violet. Um, I'll put Violet 2. Okay, and then I'm going to hit OK. And then after you've taken your photos, there is a trick to take the photos. That's a different instruction. I'm going to get my pics from this PC. I already have it defaulted to these photos, and you can see there's 180 of them. I think it takes about 30 photos to create 1 second of video, so just kind of like keep that in mind. All right, so I selected the very first photo that I'm holding my shift key down, and that will select all of my photos. All right, so now that I have all of them selected, and I did take them in order, so when you do stop motion, you start with your first initial grouping of objects and then gradually change, 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 change each time, heading towards a specific shape or a letter in this case where I spelled out her name. So you kind of see the different phases that this takes. Now, this is not a super great stop motion animation, but it is a pretty good example of how to create. All right, once you click on open, you will see that it does take a bit for the files to add. All right, so I'm actually going to click out of this right now because I already did this once. So I'm going to share with you what I've already got created there and just a couple of the bells and whistles that are in Video Editor. Ah, sorry, it's still adding the files. Oh no. All right, so I'm just going to open this one, open this guy back up. And you can kind of see your photographs will all load up here in your project library. And then what you want to do is select all of them. All right, so if I go down here, you'll see all of the files, and then you drag them down here to the storyboard. Okay, so once they're here, you bring them down. You can bring them down one at a time, which is not a good idea, but you can bring them down and then you just drop them in that storyboard. All right, so I've already done that. So let me put that back. Let's see if I can delete that. Yes, let me delete that. The other thing I added was a title card. So here's my title card. And when you click on add title card, now it wants to add a second one. You can add text in different styles, whatever suits the mood or the meaning of your work. And you've got a couple different ones. You can also select the layout. Then you can select the background color. All right, so again, I'm going to delete this one. Just right clicking, remove this title card. And then the other cool things too, there is background music. So again, super intuitive, and you can play each one to listen to it. They're all a little, corny, um, but they are free and easy to use. If you have your own audio and it's on your device, you can certainly upload an audio file. Probably needs to be an MP4, but I'm not 100% sure on that. All right, so you can add your custom video. Whoops, closed it again. So you can add your custom, um, audio as well. All right, so that is just really easy to share it. Sorry, that wasn't where I wanted to be. And then just very simple. You can download your video. Sorry, this is a little rough presentation here. But there's just a few more bells and whistles once you're in here. There are some finishing touches and styles to the video. So if you wanted to add filters, that's another option right here. You can add some filters. Now, where did it just go? Right here. So there's a lot of bells and whistles. The main important thing that is very, very important is that when you play this video, you want each slide to be about 15 seconds long. All right, so if we go through the entire thing in my stop motion animation, all 180, we get to the very end. So when you select all of these images, you can add the duration or the time to all of your images. All right, so if I click on all of them, click the duration, 0.15 is not an option on here. So that's very slow. So you just need to type in your 0.15. It could be anywhere from 0.15 to 0.25 seconds. I liked the faster loop. So 0.15 is what I used for this. And then once you just hit enter, all your changes will be made to all of those slides. All right. The other cool thing you can always do too is you can always play your video, see how it looks, and then of course, you can change it in any way that you want. All right, guys, hope you have fun with this. Oh yes, just one last thing. There are themes, they're a little corny as well. But anyway, we want to, finish video, sorry, my bad. Finish video, export the high quality. And just be aware where it's exporting. Mine's going to my downloads file. It's just called a video file. That is the only option. So you're just going to go ahead and export that, and then voila. You should be able to turn this into Schoology for a grade. Have fun with this, guys.